Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Lorraine here, and today I'm continuing on with my Needlebook series. I've already made 5. My last video I was showing you, we were putting this one together, which I've completed, which I'm going to be showing you in just a minute, and then we'll be putting number 6 together. So anyway, just do a little quick recap. This was my first little Needlebook. My second one. My third one is missing because it's already been taken. I had a couple of people that wanted it as soon as they saw that it had rabbits on it. And so it's gone now. It's got a new home. So that one's missing. I may make another one with the rabbits because it was such a popular one. This is number 4. And this one's got a cute little rabbit on it too. And one on the back here. And this one's number 5. So let me show you this one. You guys on my last video helped me put this one together. And now it's all completed. Isn't she beautiful? And I did this one a little bit different. I did put the little hanky in the front. Little lace hanky. And did just some straight stitching around. And the blanket stitch along the edge. I think she turned out very pretty. And this is the back. I just love this. And that's just basic straight stitching. Then I've got a little hexie up here with a little crochet circle I did. And I put some French knots in the flowers right there, right here. And some cross stitch right there. So that's the front and the back. Then we open it up. Got another hexie, which I put a few flowers on, and did the same technique with the yo-yos. I just kept going around and around. And this is the other side. I added a button over here. Did some flowers. Isn't this pretty? And in the middle, these are just basic batting pages, and I just put a rosette trim of lace right there. And that's it. These are so easy to make, and they're so much fun. So that's Needlebook number 5. So today we're going to put number 6 together, and you guys are going to help me do it. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's a beautiful day in Texas. It started off rainy, a little bit of thunderstorms this morning, but it's cleared up for right now, and we're supposed to have some more rain later today. So I'm trying to get this video done before that happens. So that's the scoop on the weather and the scoop on my Needlebooks. So what do you say about getting started on number 6? I'm going to put these over here out of the way. And let me get my desk all ready to make another Needlebook here. These are my pillowcase dolls. I've got 3 of those. I have a total of 8 pillowcase dolls I'm working on, and these are the remaining bodies I need to sew up. So I've got 3 bodies laying here, so I need to get these off the table. I'm not working on those right now. That's for another time. Let's just get everything I'm needing for my Needlebook in front of me here. Okay, I pulled out some lace. And I've got some yo-yos here. And some hexies. And some crocheted flowers. Some more yo-yos. Now I'm not sure what I want to put on the front yet. I've got these pretty little bluebirds, but they may be too big for the front. Let me get my batting. I've already got my batting cut out. Let's just do a little bit of refresh on how to make these. I'm doing mine 8.5 by 4.5. This is the outside of the Needlebook. And the inside page is the 7 and 4.5. So, and I cut 2 pieces of batting for the pages and 2 pieces of batting for the outside of the Needlebook and for the inside. So I'm going to put one of these over here. I only need one of these. Fold it like that. And I always like to do hand embroidery on the front. But I think this is going to be too big to go on front. Although I think it's adorable. It may not be too big. Let me see. No, it should fit. Barely, but it'll fit. So I can do that on the front of this one. I've got this cute little circus bear, which he is darling too. Let me just fold it a little bit, make it smaller. I could put him on the front like that. He's cute. Or I've got this little puppy dog. Oh, he's really cute. And I've got another one that's got a blue bow, which is the full body. This is just the head. This one's got the full body. I could put him on the front. Like that. I think I'm going to go with him. He is really, really darling. And I've got a lot of red already pulled out and black. So I think that would go good with him. Okay. You're it. You win. And I'll save these for another project or another needlebook. My plan is to make 10 of these in my needlebook series, and we're on number 6. So hey, getting there. These are so much fun to make, I'm telling you. All right, little guy, you won. You're it. You're it. So let's get you all cut out. Okay. Kind of crease this. So I kind of know what's the front and what's going to be the back here. And let me cut you out. Ooh, I almost cut that. Wait a minute. Don't get that close. Whoa, almost cut his bow off. Let's go this way. Let's go out a little bit. Okay. I need to slow it down. I want a perfect, like a rectangle. I want it to be straight around him. And nothing cut off of him. Okay. Looks good. He sure is cute. See how he looks right there. He's adorable. He really is. Oh my goodness. All right. Like I said, I pulled out a bunch of red and a little bit of black, and let's just start cutting out pieces and laying it on there. I need to put some kits together, so I can just grab my little kit and just start working on them. They're already ready for me to just start sewing, slow stitching on. Because sometimes I when I get finished with a needlebook, I thought, oh, I need something else ready to go, you know, and then I had to stop and put it together. I thought, I need them already kitted up so I can just grab a kit and be ready to just start stitching. That'll work. That will work. Let me see what else. Do I want to put that on there? Oh, that blue looks pretty with that red too. Tell you what, I'll put a little bit of blue over there. I don't know if I want it to go. Maybe just a little piece of blue right there, like that. Then put something else here. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, let's do it that way. I want to make sure my fabric overlaps, and I almost cut that too. Oh, I think I did. Well, the dog's going to be on top of that, so I think we'll be okay. See how I cut that not straight? But that's okay. The dog is going to be on top, so it's not going to be that noticeable. Alrighty. Put that on there. This is so much fun. Let me tell you. No, that's too much red. Let's go with this one. And I want to do, let me see, just kind of cut a piece. Probably about that big, so some of it will go on the back. Okay. And of course I like mine to be straight, but you don't have to have yours straight. You can have it at an angle or kind of wonky or whatever. Anything goes with not cross stitch, slow stitch. I cross stitch also, but slow stitch. I do a lot of crafts. I have always been that way. I like to have a different type of hobby going. I mean, well, I guess it is a hobby. I've got several hobbies. I got cross stitch. I love to hand embroidery. Slow stitching is my very most recent hobby I've started, which I really, like I said, I love doing this. I need to get this a little bit more straighter. I do like to make pillowcase dolls. I don't do a whole lot of sewing on the sewing machine. I like to do it all by hand. I like to do hand sewing. That's my deal. I love to make yo-yos because I can just sit there and hand sew them. I like to make hexies because I can do them all by hand. So I just seem to gravitate towards that. Anything you can do with your hands. Or sitting in my lazy boy chair. My favorite spot to sew while watching TV. Nothing wrong with that, huh? But that is darling. What you think? You guys think it's cute? Let me know what you think about it. Let me see. Do I want to put any... What else do I want to do with this? Put some stripes on there. That'll be different. That'll be different. What do I want? Or let's put another piece of blue on there. Let's see. Sorry, hit the camera there. Let's see, let's cut some off and see how this will look. Throw it over there. I can make smaller pieces, smaller squares or rectangles, or have larger ones. And that's what I'm trying to decide right now. And I think I want them smaller. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut this like that. Because I want a little bit more different colors in the back here. And do it like that. Got this right here. Well, this one's already cut. This is a pre-cut. I forgot what they call this. But it's already cut with picking shears, but I forgot what. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can find it. It's a packet I bought. Hold on, let me look in my closet. Hold on, people, I'm looking. Okay, I found it. It is called, well, this is what it is. Christmas Stitched Fig Tree Company. It's by Moda. But what is these called? Are these mini? Oh, these are mini charms, 2.5 square inches. Okay, that's what they are. Well, these are great for slow stitching too, if you got some. What I did, I just pulled a couple out. Although this is Christmas, I pulled out this one. It doesn't even look like Christmas. And I'm going to, it's already pre-cut. And I'm going to leave it that way because I like that. Doesn't have the straight edge. I'm going to lay that right there. That's perfect. So if you have any of these things that are pre-cut, they'll work too on your slow stitching. So, or should I put that up there? I think I'll put that up there, like that. All right, I need at least one more piece there. Should I put some black on there? Yeah, let's do that. This was already cut out for a yo-yo. And I thought, well, no, I'm not going to make a yo-yo. I've already got a yo-yo, so I'll use this on my sewing book. Or needle book. It's called a needle book, Lorraine, not sewing book. And looks like I cut that a little bit too small. Can you believe that? What is my deal? Well, I'm still going to use it. I'm going to put it right there. And something else is going to have to go right there. And what will that something be? Nope. Decisions. Just cut a little piece of this. going to leave that on there. It's called Amazing Leather and Lace and Amazing Grace. How cute is that? I'm assuming that says Amazing Grace. There was a G right there. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to do it just like... That's not quite straight, but it'll be okay. Alrighty. Well, I think that looks pretty good. Now let's add some embellishments. I got a yo-yo, my black yo-yo. Do I want to put that black one there? Got a pink one. Got this one. A blue one. Polka dot hexie, and the one's got a lemon on it. Let me see. And I've got my lace. I'll get a piece of lace first. Oh, I've got this yo-yo too. Gotta have my yo-yos. Let me see. That's pretty much where the fold is at. That would be cute. Oh, it would look pretty on this side too. You know what? I think I'm going to put it right there. Let me cut me off a piece here. Okay. Let me get my other lace while I'm working on lace. What did I do with my other one? Oh, here it is. I'll get this one. And we're going to put this one like... Even down here along the edge. Why not? This one's got a little gather to it, so I may have to work on making that lay down a little bit more. But I do like that. All right. Do I want to put this yo-yo there? Or right there? I kind of like it right there. But I like the way it sits on top of that lace right there. I'll leave it right there. And then on the back, I always like to put a yo-yo on the back too, if I can find a spot. I don't want to cover that up. So maybe right here. Well, let me move this up a little bit more. Because I want to see that. So I think that'll work. And do I have any room for anything else? Oh, that's pretty. I'll leave that there. This is so much fun, I'm telling you. And I'll put that like that. I've got some buttons. Do I want to put any buttons on there? Let me see. I like that. That is darling. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna be doing that with the buttons. It's different, and that's why I like it. So what I'm gonna do? Let me get Sweetie Pie here. I'm gonna pin these down. Keep them in place. Okay. Then I'm going to take some thread and I'm just going to stitch along. Just take some thread and I'm just going to stitch it down with just a basting thread, just enough to hold the fabric in place. And then I'll start doing my hand embroidery on it. And then if I want to remove the thread, I can. You don't have to remove the thread. If it's not showing that much and doesn't bother you, you don't have to remove it. But if it is bothering you, just remove it. But that's how I do mine. That way I can keep everything in place. And let me put a pin here. Alrighty. Make sure to catch that little yo-yo there. I may put a button in there. That would be darling too. Okay, well let's start out now. This is the front page and this is the back part of the needle book. Let me push that aside and let's start on the inside. Okay. Now I've got that other little dog I could put inside. The other little, where's he at? Him. Do I want to put him on the inside somewhere? He would look cute, wouldn't he? I think I will. I'll put him on the inside. Why not? And the pages are going to go right here. So you definitely don't want him in the center there. You want him either on this side or this side, because it's going to be like that. Okay. Look at the look on his face. That's hilarious. Okay, let me see now. Let me start adding some fabric here. Wish I could find some more of this. They had this out at Joann's at Easter. Of course, they're probably closed by now. This is when they were just announcing they were closing all their stores, or were going to close all their stores. And I went up there and bought this in red. Well, this is like a pinkish red. Pink, bright pink, and bright green. And I wanted it in yellow, but when I went back, didn't see the yellow anymore. And it's like, really? So, but they had all the things on clearance and on sale, and just trying to get rid of it before they closed their doors, which I'm sad about that, because I did shop a lot at Joann's and got a lot of fabric. So, but we do have a lot of quilt stores in Texas, so that's a good thing. I can always go to the quilting store and get fabric, or order it online. which that will work too. Because I gotta have my fabric for my slow stitch projects for sure. Ugh, I don't like that. That looks really different. Y'all, I'm running out of fabric over here. I should have pulled out more. Let's put some stripes on here. I want to leave that on there. It adds some fun to it. But I want it to be maybe like this. Wow, we got a lot going on here, but that's okay. I think it looks cute. I think it looks good. It's got character, y'all. Lots of character. Okay. Let's see. This is a fairly large piece, so I'll just keep it that size. And you know what? I'm going to leave this on there. Why not? Yeah, I like it. I may start tearing my pieces. It'll give you a little edge like that. And I like that. I like that look. I'm going to leave it on this one too. See that edge? I'm going to leave it on there. That tattered look. I like it. Okay, learned something new today. Learned that I like that. And it's okay to leave it on there. Now, isn't it? All right, let me see. I'm still digging around over here. Let's put some polka dots down here. Why not, right? And I'm going to leave that on there too. Holes and all. And I will put it like this. Nope. Yep. Wait a minute. Let me cut a little bit more off. Alrighty, and I need one little piece. Now let me see if I have a little piece out of here I can use. I don't want it to look like Christmas though, so, but like I said, some of these just had little dots on them, and they didn't look like Christmas to me. That doesn't look like Christmas to me either. Will that work? I don't know. Oh, that's cute. Okay. I think I'll just use that piece. Put it right there. With my little puppy right there. Okay, you guys, I think I've got that all laid out. Now it's going to open like this. So I don't want to put anything special here, like yo-yos or stuff like that. But I do want to put a yo-yo maybe right here. I think that would look darling. Unless, do we want to put something in the center, or do we want to put it over here? I don't know why I like to put those in the center, the small yo-yos, but I just think they look cute. And do I have a hexie that I want to put in here? I don't know. I always like to put that one hexie in, but I don't see one that I really have made up. Let me see. What about this? That would look pretty there. And maybe this in the center? I think that's pretty. Okay, and then I'll just pin this all down to keep it in place until I tack it down with my thread before I start doing my embroidery on it. This one is going to be so cute. All of them I love all my Needlebooks. And it really blessed me that a couple of people wanted to purchase them from me. They liked them so much, especially the rabbit. Let me show you the rabbit really quick. The one that everyone liked a lot was made from this. If you go back and look at my video, Needlebook number 3, it had a lot of blue and pink on it, of course, but on the front it was embroidery with flower, and on the inside it had this little rabbit, little face of this rabbit right here, and this little rabbit was on there too, and it just looks so precious. So I think my next Needlebook, I'm going to do another one of these rabbits, a rabbit Needlebook with these little rabbits in there. So anyway, so I'm needing to pull out my fabrics. It's got yellow and all the spring colors, so I can get that all laid out. So y'all stay tuned for my little rabbit coming up, my little rabbit Needlebook. All right, you guys, and of course I've got these. I do want to start doing fancy pages instead of just plain batting. I want to start maybe putting a piece of fabric in my Needlebooks with some fancy embroidery on them. So I may end up doing it with this one. I'm not sure yet. I've never done it yet. It's new to me. Like I said, I've only made them with the batting pages, so I may try doing a fancy page. So, well, I'll let you know. Next video, of course, I'll show you what I've done. So anyway, hope you guys try making a Needlebook and have fun doing it. So this is my inside and this is my outside. So I'm going to get this all stitched on, and then I'll start hand embroidering it and doing some slow stitching and put it together. And I'll see you soon. When I get this done, I'll make another video and show you guys exactly how it turned out. So, well, thank you for joining me today, and I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I will see you soon. All right, have fun stitching. Bye-bye now.